Hi, we're Ellie and David. Join us as we overland the Americas in Yak, our Land Rover Defender.
Yak's already taken us across Europe and Central Asia, but this expedition will be our biggest challenge yet.
We're overlanding from the southern tip of Argentina all the way to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. Follow along as we experience all the extremes and beauty of a simple life on the road in our Pan-American adventure.
The diesel heater didn't end up working last night, but actually it wasn't too cold. We were fine just in the back of the Land Rover. We did get affected quite badly by the altitude, 4,400 metres, and just through the night, any movement, whether it was turning over or sitting up, the heart rate just went through the roof. So sleep was disturbed, and we had really bad headaches this morning. We've dropped a lot now to about 1,800 metres to the town of Baños.
Making vegetable soup tonight. Deep in the cloud forests of central Ecuador, we set out on a hike to arguably one of the most breathtaking waterfalls in South America, Pailón del Diablo. The trail winds through thick green jungle and moss-covered rocks, with the roar of the waterfall growing louder at every turn.
Pretty spectacular view.
And then we reached it. Crashing over 260 feet, the sheer power of the water is unbelievable, and you're able to climb up close enough to get pretty soaked.
Really, really cool.
So cool.
The power of the water is just immense. We're going to get a better viewpoint from up there, I think, but first we've got to squeeze through there.
Really tight. That was pretty hard work. We came from there, it's quite small as you can see. It's opened up a little bit now.
Hit my back many times.
Filming this on my phone because I don't want the camera to get wet, but gives you an idea.
I think this might be the bit that we might need waterproofs for. This is dead end.
I can't. Oh, my rucksack's stuck.
We've got one final viewpoint, which I'm not most keen for, but
David doesn't like heights.
don't like man-made heights. We've got this. I'm gonna put on my big boy trousers and give it a go.
Heading back to the Land Rover now. It's all uphill, but at least we're not at altitude this time. We came across a fire station in a small town on our way towards Quito. It was getting late at this point and we still hadn't found somewhere to sleep, so we thought we'd take a chance and ask if we could stay the night here. They didn't hesitate to welcome us in and seemed quite excited to have us there. Safe to say this was not how we expected to spend our evening. Is this a childhood dream come true, David?
Massively.
Is this what you thought you'd be doing this evening?
Not really.
Wow, suits you.
Oh, my head doesn't really
really fit. Where's the strap? I'll end it.
La cabeza es demasiado grande.
Haces el todo acá.
Oh, all the way around.
Ya, eso ya le tenemos.
Careful.
Espera para prender las luces.
They were saying it only takes 1 minute for them to put all this kit on with the oxygen tank and everything. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's also very, very warm.
We got to Quito last night and stayed in this pretty amazing workshop that was recommended to us by Andy and MH from Expedition Rove. They stayed here when they did their Pan American trip. Amazing, sleeping here with all these really cool Land Rovers and cars around us. This classic range is beautiful. They've rebuilt the whole thing. Amazing.
Whilst Yak's here and they have a little look over some of the stuff I've asked them to have a look at, we're going to go off-roading in a national park just east of Quito with some friends that we've met over Instagram. Pretty excited, and also it does mean that if anything goes wrong today while we're off-roading, it's not Yak.
That's the best bit.
Santiago's picked us up in his 90 Puma, a lot more comfortable than Yak, and we've
A
got
lot cleaner as well.
a big convoy of mostly Land Rovers and one Toyota and a Mazda. And where are we heading, Santiago?
We're heading to Cayambe, up north in Ecuador. Berlin.
Yeah, it's all...
We've not even reached the national park yet. We've had our first breakdown. Yak's not with us, so it's not Yak, but it's the series. Go find out what's going on. It's the clutch. The clutch has gone. Whether he'll be able to drive and rev match or not, I don't know.
Diego, ¿logras arreglar?
Espero que sí. Nunca había tenido este síntoma. Aplasta el embrague.
Does feel pretty weird doing this without a Yak, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But
It's Yak.
yeah, at least the first breakdown wasn't us. I think they're saying the clutch has gone on the one of the series. Lots of people have hopped into action. We're being pretty useless, not speaking Spanish, but they seem to know what they're doing. Hopefully be back on the road soon. Limited success trying to fix the series, so we're going to give them a little tow. The really gutting thing, apparently that guy with the series that's broken down was working until 4 in the morning to get it ready for this trip. He's not best pleased, as you can probably imagine.
Amazingly, they actually managed to fix the series behind us. After taking over the whole forecourt of the petrol station, we're back on the road now.
Daniel, ven al Defender gris. Oye, Daniel.
¿Qué es?
Háblame. Háblame. Ya está.
Ya.
Aló. Yo sí escucho.
O cámbiate a
Literally
la
just
que tú
pulling out,
tengas
and now this one won't start.
y le cambiamos todo.
Gotta love Land Rovers.
Aló.
Just watching the show with your plantain crisps.
No,
Back on.
Eso, las fotos ahí. Acá a la izquierda. Acá a la izquierda, Diego.
Come on, Duna. Whoa! Towing up this mega.
You won't be able to tell in the video, but this is really steep.
So we're stuck and San's rear lock has stopped working. I think the worst part of it is the fact that this has got such little power, it's not really working properly. I think he's having to ride the clutch to stop it from slipping back, or at least just to keep the engine running. Big old queue behind us. We have gone for the old lower the tyre pressures trick. Solves everything. Tyre pressure's lowered. See what happens. This way a little bit. This way. We go. Mas! Come on. Going for a double winch. No one's got a jumper to put in the middle of the winch rope. Really not safe. I'm standing here to avoid any sort of backlash. Fortunately, we've opted against the double toe pull, whatever you might call it, because it was pretty dangerous. We've got some mad little stake thing here. That's quite the unit.
Ya falta poco.
Vamos. Eso, danos ánimos.
Diego va a sacar otro cliente y le conectan aquí.
Perfecto.
Different approach now. San's gone up to turn around and bring his back, and we're going to try a double strap tow. I think we basically just need to get that series out of the way and then everyone else can get through.
Yeah. It's been an eventful day and we've only just started.
Because when I make pressure, the car goes like.
Good job! Easy.
Yeah. P38 showing us what's up. Easy. most interested for this one because I want to see what the Mazda can do. I've told him to just pin it in third. There we go. Oh dear.
Acelero nomás.
Oh.
Tengo que calar yo. ¿Qué pasó, ve? Tengo que calar yo. Te has metido, weón. Se saca esa, weón. No, no puede la nada. Tú no puedes, ahorita tienes que sacar una salta. Oiga, mira, ¿aquí a dónde es? Cuidado que acá también está el hueco. Acá. Recto. Por acá un poquito para acá. Por ahí. No, Nico. No se haya roto nada.
Let's go to KFC.
Oh.
¿Quién trae la caña de pescar? Ahí va.
A ver, ¿quién tiene la parrilla? Creo que no hay parrilla.
Bien.
¡Yay!
Coge.
Gracias. La camioneta porque vamos a meter aquí el depende para el toldo.
Pero que lo meta.
After about 5 hours of off-roading, in which we covered a grand total of 1 mile, we got the barbecue going and settled in for a really memorable night of swapping stories, laughing at Land Rover quirks and sharing some of the best food we've had so far on this trip. Just another example of the global Land Rover community opening doors to such authentic experiences, which we otherwise might not have had. In some ways we felt quite at home here, as it wasn't too dissimilar to our weekends back home in Devon, spent green laning with family and friends. A bit more Spanish, but just as many breakdowns and quite a bit of mud. ¿Qué es el nombre? Matambre. Gracias. ¿Rabbi?
¿No querés Coca-Cola? ¿Hielo sin hielo? No sé.
Ya.
Sarita. Hágale. Por acá.
Oye, te trataste de aquí. Está... O sea...
Camped here again last night. They're gonna look over Yak a little bit more today. We're gonna have a little look and see what's going on with the diff because it's leaking a little bit at the front.
I think we're gonna try and go on the Teleferico today, the cable car to the top of the city. You're meant to get a really good view of the city from up there.
We've got our tickets, $9 each for a round trip.
Not sure how good the view's gonna be from the top because it's a bit cloudy, but it'll be a cool ride anyway.
Private carriage.
It says on the door that it's a 2.5 kilometre ride and we go up to about 4,000 metres, so it's pretty high. David is no longer having a good time.
Started off very close to the ground, so it was fine, but the drop was a lot bigger here. Little coffee break whilst we waited for the clouds to clear. Gonna go for a little hike, and as always, Ellie is dressed ever so appropriately. Birkenstocks and a skirt.
Didn't really think about the fact we'd be on a mountain.
Your dad would be so proud.
Sorry, Dad.
Somehow, I don't think we'll be doing a 5-hour hike today.
It's pretty fresh. It's quite cold.
Juanse, who's the owner of the Mazda that went off-roading the other day, has offered us his apartment for a couple of days so we can look around the city and stuff, which was very kind, lovely to have a bed. And he has come to fit a winch to the Mazda today, and it's a company that do up Land Rovers kind of from chassis up, and we're going to have a little look around, but already they look immaculate. Prop shaft like that long. This is the most immaculate 300 TDI I have ever seen.
We've come to a food market and Sam's got a few things lined up for us to try. Apparently this one's called a wind empanada because it's hollow, so it's just full of air. But it looks good.
You can rip it.
Just a little bit. Is that too much? No. So apparently you're meant to put sugar on this one. Oh, good. It's kind of like a donut.
One with cheese.
Yeah.
It's made out of corn and milk.
No.
Nice.
Absolute feast.
This is colada morada.
Colada.
This is very good. I like it cold. This one is warm, but so it is made of blackberry. It has a lot of fruits.
It smells good.
It's actually healthy.
Oh, it's really nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of like fruit compote with like sugar.
Nice for a cold night.
Yeah.
So this is called colada morada. This is called pristiños. This is a sweet treat. So we put some honey on it. And this is keto at its best. Chicken.
Cuéntame qué es otra madurez del verde.
Well, it was really nice to see the old town in Quito. We've been here almost a week now, actually. We've done quite a lot, but yeah, today is our last full day in Quito, really.
Yeah, it's been really nice to feel like we've got to know Quito quite well and just have local people to show us around. It's always really good to have a bit of local knowledge, I think.
We're leaving Quito now with San and Mane to go to the middle of the world, to the equator line. But before we do that, San wanted a picture with the 3 Land Rovers.
It's got to be done.
Made it to the Northern
We're
Hemisphere.
in the Northern Hemisphere. Crazy. Middle of the world. Apparently there's a spot here somewhere where you can balance an egg on a nail on the equator line, which is interesting, so we're going to go and give it a go.
Science.
How does she do it? You got this.
Pretty hard.
The egg is hard.
Yes.
We've got some ice creams before we say our goodbyes.
So what they do is they place dry ice beneath this pot that is called paila. That's why it's helado de paila. So it's a paila ice cream. And what they do is it's so hot and it's so hot and cold at the same time because it's a dry ice that when they mix the fruit with milk or with water, It will just mix it, stir it until it becomes the ice cream that you have.
Very cool.
In November we go and pick them.
These images depict the ice makers who used to go up to the volcano with the mules and collect the ice to bring it back down to make the ice cream. And Manu was just saying that the last remaining Iceman only died 2 months ago.
And don't go to the UK without us.
No.
Join us next time as we cross into a country we've been dreaming of overlanding for years. Discover the incredible natural beauty of Colombia. From a dramatic church built into the side of a canyon to the lush wax palm covered Cocora Valley.